Hey guys, for this project I'm going to be building a rock climbing wall over my pool, which is pretty cool. Here's the initial design I drew up in SolidWorks. If you're looking at it from the side, this is going to be going up, this is going to be over the pool, and this is going to be in the deck of the pool. It's going to be made out of a couple of segments of 2x12s that are going to be cut up to about be 7 inches wide, and it's also going to have a separation point right here to make it easier to take apart when it's done. It's going to be faced with a couple plies of 5mm plywood, all bent together and glued together. And then there's going to be two 2x4s here, or two 4x4s here, mounting it to a big counterweight back here with cabling going up here. So I did all the math and figured out it's going to be about a 2,500 pound footing or counterweight to hold the whole thing back. It's also going to have the ability to tilt. So here's a side view of it again. This is in the upright position about 78 degrees, but it's also going to be able to tilt up to about 50 degrees off the water, which would look something like that. So you can actually be climbing upside down in some parts, which is going to be awesome. So first step's going to be pouring the footing, so I'm going to get started on that soon, and I'm going to start building the wall after that. Let's get started. Okay, so the first part of the rock wall I'm going to be building is a giant footing it's all going to be attached to. It's going to be a huge concrete slab. So I need to first take off all these pavers around the pool and then start digging down like 4 or 5 feet to put all the concrete in. So let's get started. The hole's done, which is good, but I took out too many pavers, so now my dad is helping me put them all back, which is going to be fun. I got to level everything again, but soon we're going to be pouring the concrete. So we're just about ready to pour. We got tarps on the fence and on the ground to protect it. We got a mold over here that we're going to use to create the top like end caps for the top of the concrete footing to screw into. So let's get started. Check it out, it looks pretty good. It's been a couple days since we poured it, and now it's hardened up nice and good. Our boxes we made for the footings look pretty nice. A little bit messed up on that one, but we'll fix it afterwards. So now I guess it's time to put some of the pavers back, take these guys off, and see if it all fits. Just got the flashing off, and man, these are just gorgeous. It's so smooth. Oh my gosh, that is just beautiful. The other one though, did not come out as nice. I had to put enough water in the mix, and it didn't get that nice layer on top, but top's kind of messed up too from that beam that went across. That one has a weird line in it, but oh well, came off pretty good. So now I'm gonna cover everything with sand and put the pavers back on. Sorry the video is kind of dark, but it's getting late. We just finished putting the pavers back. This footing came out pretty close. I think it's gonna be good enough. This one over here wasn't quite good enough because we messed some stuff up around it. So we're gonna cut some bricks to finish it up soon. I guess next step's gonna be building a wall too, out of wood. We also are gonna put 2 more footings here and here, a little bit easier though, and much smaller, just to kind of keep the wall from toppling over left to right. So here's one of the 2x12s I'm gonna be cutting down for the main frame of the wall. I already have it measured out, so I'm just gonna use a nice miter saw to cut it into pieces, then glue it all together. So I'm gonna get started on that now. After cutting out all the boards, I added biscuits to all the joints to make them a lot stronger, and then me and my dad glued it all together. Got some of these guys holding it together, and then some big bags of the extra cement or concrete to kind of weight it all down. So it should be done drying soon, and then I can start cutting out that cool profile into it to make it look nice and pretty. Now I'm going to start working on the 2 smaller footings. I already have them all labeled out and marked up, and now let's take the pavers off and start digging. All the concrete work is finally done. That was a pain trying to mix it all by hand. They all both went pretty well. I carved my name in there for fun. Now just wait a couple days, let them set up, and eventually going to be drilling anchors into them using drop-in anchors. That's how we're going to secure the wall. I got all 4 wall segments all lined up, and I made a SolidWorks sketch of a bunch of dimensions on the curvy part of the wall. So I'm going to kind of connect the dots and try to make this curve as best I can on the wood. Finally got all the cutting done. That took forever. So now it's time to do some painting on the pieces I can't get it after. Like these guys, these 2 surfaces can't get painted after screwing them together, so I'm going to do it now. So let's do that, and then eventually I'm going to start assembling it. Let's get started. Just finished painting all the inside pieces. Let's start putting it together. I did a lot of painting off camera. I painted the back of each frame of the wall as well as the back of 2 plywood sheets. Now I'm going to start putting the sheets on the wall. There's going to be 3 layers of 5.5mm plywood, and hopefully those thin sheets will be able to bend around these sharp curves. So I'm kind of worried about the top of the wall. There's like a 2-foot diameter curve, and I might not be able to bend around it. So we'll see if that works out. Look at how beautiful that curve is. I can't believe the plywood did not break. That is amazing. These are the first 2 plies down, glue in between the 2. I have to do 2 more segments on top. I was going to only do 3 in total, but I'm going to do 4 in total to make it a little bit stronger. But wow, that is beautiful. I finished the first section of the wall just for a test. There's a couple holes on there. Now we're going to try it out for a couple, maybe like an hour. So hopefully nothing breaks. Let's give it a try. Okay, that's it.
Do it. Yo, get that finger pocket. Yeah. Ah! You need the water to help you.
Come on, nice. To the pocket.
Finger pocket, hot pocket.
After the first test, the Rockwell worked pretty well. We had a few issues though. One of them is this guy is stripped. Either the T-nut or the bolt, something happened. Now I can't get him off, so I'm going to have to cut it off or something. And also, one of the supports, one of these big bolts also stripped. I don't know how that's even possible. It's a 1/2-inch bolt, and I didn't even tighten it that much, so I don't know what happened. So I have to cut that one off definitely. Just going to be a hassle. So also, the paint didn't hold up too well. So you can see there's some cutouts from where the holes were, and also you can see some wood shining through, which is not good for water. I think that could be because the paint was pretty new when I put it on and only had time maybe 5 hours to dry. So that could be it. So next time I'll definitely wait longer before putting the holes on. Good news is though, inside each T-nut I have silicone to protect that bare wood showing inside. So hopefully that'll hold up in the future. It looks like it's doing well now. But yeah. So stay tuned till the next video where we finish the other half of the wall, which will make this thing so much cooler. But hope you guys enjoyed. See you then.